back up there. Oh, wrong way. Gotta flip you guys over real fast. It's not doing it. Okay, it says it's got to be on this one. This one don't like staying up there in my stand. But we'll live with it. Because the camera's on the wrong side. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, it's like, just a minute. We'll get her. Having my little helper. Sit down. Sit down. Having a little helper. She hit the camera just right. Now it won't rotate back. So I have to remove everything. I don't want that corner there in your way. Say hi. Did you tell everybody hi? No, you're fine. She's here for a little bit. And it's like, who's on? It's like, of course, the chat takes off. I survived the dentist yesterday. That's a plus. It's like, I have a sore lip. They said, be careful. Terry's saying hi. Okay. Terry's got all sorts of things up there for you. Yeah, Terry had all sorts of things. So it's like, she's going camping. It says Cheryl, Mary, and Terry. Look at all those things for you. Yeah. There's hands and kisses and hugs and loves. Yeah. She's digging through her toy bag. And now I gotta go back up. Oh, it's like top fans is where we see who's here. Her mom. That laugh of hers. Hi, Jennifer. She says, hi, sweet baby D. Yeah, it's like, hi, Gladys. Are you going on later, Gladys? Just asking. She just woke up from a nap. And I heard the noon whistle. So it's like, oops. Yep, oops. Uh-oh. No live today either, Gladys? Okay. What's all you playing with? Your everything? What are we going to do with this? Her language. We don't know what it is yet. But I thought I better bring her on before Mama comes to get her. The lid. Because it makes a sound. You have a whining dog on your lap? Okay. It's like, I have just a couple things, but this is the most important part for most of you. It makes your day. It makes us young, makes us glad to have such a precious one in our life. Yeah? Wait. Wait. Yeah? Oh, don't get it going too fast. Last time you whipped yourself on the face. Yeah. It's like, whatever, Terry. It's like, she needs your attention and time also. It's just like this one. You never know if she's going to be in a good mood, a bad mood, or taking the thread out of the machine. What is that? But do I care? No. It's just all part of life. It can all be started over again. This is the best time. Yeah, what? Yeah, you're having fun with that thread. Did you put that nice together? The one quilt top, all the blocks are together. This weekend is putting the borders on. And just to make everybody's day, I found some purple. So it's going to have some purple. Oh, you don't need Grandma's mouse. And then I got the vintage quilt back. And I was going to show you how the wrapping goes. And she's putting everything on the floor behind me. Or behind the table. Simple things. I was trying to say nicely. That often. Okay. Nicely enough. Yes. Yeah, there you go. It's like I have the one that goes in and out. But I just went on a pacifier hunt. She likes dropping everything. Oh, I hear Mama pulling in now. Hi, Dorlyn. And how are you today, Dorlyn? Yeah? But it couldn't take off without that pacifier because she hides them well. I found it in behind my de-ice container by my front door that I never took out. It hasn't moved from there for a couple years. What she does, it's like the beaded necklaces in it. That's why it's so heavy. Here comes Mama. Here comes Mama. Oh no. What? Just a minute. Is Mama having trouble with the lock? Make sure you're... Oh, say, oh.
Hi.
Careful. She just woke up from a nap about 15 minutes ago.
Come here. Good job. You stood up without grabbing anything. Good job.
Oh, she does it all the time. I don't know how she does
I've not
it.
seen her do it like that. I've seen her put her hands on the floor and then get her butt up in the air and then stand up.
Yeah.
But she just like got up on one knee and then stood.
I often wonder how. And then her bending over and picking things up without falling over.
Hi. What you doing? Oh no.
She goes, I'm ready to go camping.
Are you ready to go camping? Camping. You haven't been camping since May. You were a lot littler then.
She might like it and she might not.
What was that? What's that?
It stretches.
Go like this. Ding, ding, ding. Wow.
I just like, okay. Prepped with.
You put it back on there?
I kept my granddaughter on Wednesday and she lost her pacifier. We had to look all over, never found it until today. It was in a large fern that sits by the door. Yeah, mine was behind the ice bucket. I have a de-ice bucket.
What'd you do that for?
And I have a heavy rock on it. She can't pick up the rock. Alan can pick up the rock, but she can't pick up the rock. Guess I could put my head in the screen now that she's gone.
You say bye.
Bye. Love you. Mwah.
Double kisses. Double kisses. Go like
Bye.
Mwah.
She's waving bye.
Good
Oh,
job.
she blew a kiss. Yay.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Good job.
Mm. Have fun camping. I know you're going out on a UTV ride.
Yep. I'm going to try and reconfigure the car seat to where it's on the back seat, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll just leave it in the front. It's fine where it's at.
You
I
just
would
have to
rather
ride
sit-
in the
I
front
would rather
back.
sit in the front, so.
Yeah. There's always a way.
Goodbye.
Hi, Courtney. Bye. See you guys Monday. But it's like all 25 of the blocks are put together in the ride quilt. And it measures my number I do not like. So it's definitely getting a border. And the other thing is, it's like Courtney, it's like next time Courtney sends me a quilt, I'm going to show you her preparation. But when you open up the box from the other place, it's like they have the nice clear plastic bags. It comes with a bow and a thank you note. And it's like, Sandra, I'm so happy this quilt can finally be completed. So she reads the note that I wrote. And they fold it all up nice and neatly like Courtney does. Courtney, when she trims hers, and she folds up all the trims and puts them in it, and then makes a bow out of what she trims off the edge. I got another one to put binding on now. And then they'll pick that up and deliver it to the person. Yeah, that quilt, 70, since 19, what did I say, 67? So it's like, that's a lot of years to be holding all the pieces. I'm looking for the mouse. My picture isn't over quite enough. I can't see. And hi, Darlene. She's awake. She's awake. I just shoved it in the box and sit on. Yeah, they buy. It always comes in the same size box. It always comes in the same size box. So they must have went to a box company and got just the same. And then I use this box to send down quilts in. It's like one quilt fits in it. That's it. But the thing I have to start next is, this is the binding or the border fabric. It's leftover brush strokes. It's got several shades of purple. And this is going to be my border. That's the front. And then the back will be, of course, to match what's already on the back. So it's going to be really pretty on the side of it. It's like you just gotta, it's always fun when you try to picture, but there's no way this is gonna stay 69 by 69. No way. And then there's enough purple in here to justify the purple. I didn't want gray. I have different grays. Some of the gray is going to be used on the binding for that quilt. So what's everybody else working on? Do they have a project going? Randy's fishing. The purple quilter. Yeah. They say there's going to be a package being dropped off here that they've been saying it's going to be dropped off since, or it was ordered and they sent me the first thing over 4 weeks ago. And it's finally saying, and then Randy, just for a lot of us purple lovers, there is coming out a mystery quilt based in going to Iceland, and all the colors are purple. I'm thinking the sides are going to be 4, and I might make the top and bottom go 5. I got to see. I got to check my fabric now, Jennifer. I want to have a new project. Oh, Danny is going to do a sew along in November. I hope I can at least do that one. Yeah, I forgot what the name of that one was. Because I was going to go get the pattern. Well, it was $2.70. But I have so many different things I need to do. But I can't start a new one. My cross stitch is getting closer and closer and closer. Dry eyes today. Have to dig out my other eye drops. Well, it didn't get dropped off today. It doesn't come in an envelope. And it said it was coming UPS. Stitch corner to corner. Yes. The crosshatch is always a nice one. Especially different directions. That helps a lot. So when I look up here to see what I have in small projects, I don't. The principal finally got the problem solved. Okay. It's like, I don't know why schools are having such a hard time dealing with school things. I guess it's the kids that are in the school. Everything that I have here are bigger projects. Table runner. I got 4 table runners up here. I printed out a simple pattern. 3 months of it. Okay. 3 months is 3 months, right? But the one Halloween thing's down from behind me. Okay, she put up the Missouri Star thing again. Is it still $2.70? Nope, it's back up to $6.95. Framed pinwheels. I'll keep it up there. Hi, Pam. I'm doing The Water Wheel by Eleanor Burns and working on cross stitch. Well, that's a good thing. Okay, go ahead, Jennifer. Where did you get the blocks for that? Ooh. Jennifer, most of them are on patchworksquare.com. Hi, Mary. Mary number 2. I'm trying to go over here. Open a page. Reach my arm up here to type. And then learn how to spell. Okay, it should have it up there now. Should have. And then I did all 12.5-inch blocks. 12-inch, unfinished. When you say patchworksquares.com, that doesn't mean the Etsy shop. And then you can go by style, size, name, and search. And when you go by size, you just put up the 12-inch blocks. And then alphabetically, of course, it'll ask you about this, this, and this. Air Castle is one of the blocks in that quilt. Let's see if this is where we get it from. I'm looking to see. Now I'm going to open it up and check to make sure. Yes, that's how you get to patchworksquares.com. That's the very first one in the 12-inch, and it is in the quilt. I couldn't remember what it was called. It's purple. I think, nope, it's not that one. Because we had Air Castle and Air something else. But it's like, but, oh, here's the Air Castle. Nope, not that one. Square and square in the middle. Looking. But that's the website. And just go through and you'll find all sorts of them that you might like. We was always trying to find something that was different. And oh, my Air Castle might be in the purple. And then I quite often will change the fabrics. Because it's like I have this tote. Of course, it's underneath my Halloween. Because this is the next ones I'm going to take and make one of those. I decided it's working well. It's going fast. I keep wrapping my hand in the thread. I wonder why. Randy give that little girl the option to play with the thread, which I don't care. not going to unfrizzle that one. But while it keeps wrapping on my hand as I'm trying to do things. Got a runny nose today. And it's kind of a fat lip, but I don't think you guys can see it. Having the teeth work done, ended up biting my lip while it was numb. Let's see, make sure that everything's moving. It's behind, but it's moving. It's like, I have all these different, this is my tote of miscellaneous blocks. Okay, Courtney says, finally got my guiding cup for the long arm after several months of waiting. The spoon foot, is that what you're talking about? She was, Randy. She was here. She's going camping. She's going camping. I got some extra blocks here that aren't going in it. It's like this Tree of Life was done on Rita's. That was one of theirs. I just made mine. I customized mine because the Tree of Life is supposed to be like this. And at the time, I think I had mine, Melinda, Dave, Douglas, Derek. It's like, when you figure out, at the time it fit the family. This was a challenge one that we had people from all over. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I was starving. My stomach, I had never had my stomach growl so bad. So I went and got me something to eat. I bit my lip so bad that it's swollen now. And this one here is called Square Dance. I either see a weird rabbit or frogs. I do not get the square dance. It's like, we can't figure it out. Because, see the green, here's the rabbit. There's the rabbit's ears and the bottom 2 feet. It's cold in Kansas. And then this is from Shabby Fabrics. This is a monthly kit. Kitchen table, yeah. And this is another one from Shabby Fabrics, monthly thing. Everything, they're paper pieced, but everything comes with it and enough to do another one. And then this block was sent extra to me from in a block swap. Just like I've received this pot holder. Trying to get down to the blocks. You remember making? Terry participated in making it. We had Australia, we had everywhere participating in that. It was a bugger. But see, I have pineapple blocks from when Kathy was doing, she was starting a pineapple block quilt. And so I made them. I made 1, 2, 3 of them. Both a little bit different techniques. No pineapple ruler. I started out with the Eleanor Burns 4-patch, which these are black with black and white. And then it said what ruler, but then it quit at only 8.5 inches. I wanted a 12.5. So I improvised and did the rest. And then this one needs one more border. It's not quite out there, so I'm going to just border this one. And then I did the purple one. Of course, purple, but I just used any patch that came out to the right size. And this is the stairway. I think it's Stairway to Heaven is what I think it's called. But you can either have your stair that way or your stairs that way. See, no matter how, your stairs are going. This was a fun one. And then we did the Friendship Star. So it's in purple. This is, can't remember. It was just on the tip of my tongue. This is, if you have a good fussy cut material you need used, this block is good for that. We did the tulip block. And I did the smaller version, or it only had the smaller, and then I just put the white border around it. And I had extra squares from something else, so I put it in the middle of the churn dash. This one's an actual churn dash. Again, this is an improvised. It wasn't working out, so I just made my square come out to what I wanted it to be in the middle of the variable star. I needed a 6.5 inch square. And I had a blast doing the card trick. This is the non-bias card trick. A 5 inch square will come out to where you can make this. But there's no bias. And then I have plenty over here on the edge. So I'm never going to come up short. This here is called a pansy by another gal in Australia. She posts blocks. She calls this a pansy. I don't think this is a pansy in any way, shape, or form, but I'm trying to remember if this is like, if this is the brown-eyed Susan or not. Jacob's Ladder. And this is a block I designed. It's a heart. It looks like it's got 2 eyeballs when I have it this way. I want to make a whole quilt out of nothing but the hearts. This is from that deck of cards that you can get with all sorts of patterns. Well, when I helped Shady Susan get this pattern figured out, I made my block, and then of course it was small, so I bordered it with white. This is leftover pieces from Fat Quarter Shop's 18th birthday. These was just leftover pieces, and I thought I could always go back and applique a flower in those white parts. And this was Kathy Quilts and Crafts. Let's make a Dresden plate block. Here's mine. And here's another variation. Using up, this was leftover pieces. So I just added to the corner, made it to square and a square. Put the star points, the flying geese units on it. And that's, these were left over from my shop hop. And when it's all done, it has a little spool of thread in the middle. Not planned that way, but that's how it came out. And of course, I have to have a purple heart. on point. There's the heart. There's it laying down. But these are all going to go into a quilt done just like I just finished. We're way behind on YouTube. Just like, I forget what this one's called. But there's several that have similar shapes. Like this one has triangles. And this one has rectangles. But their overall shape is the same when it's all done. There. Another one great for fussy cutting material. I worked her back at the 18th. And then I have the, oh, I forget what the name of the roller is. But it makes, like Dresden, Drunkard's Path almost. But you can make a wedding ring quilt. Well, I wanted small to get, so I get the block. So it's a combination of paper piece wedding ring. Because the wedding ring, you would only get, this would be one block that was 12.5 inches. And I didn't want an eyeball in my quilt. So I used my mini curve roller. Come out with this mini Dresden plate, or wedding ring quilt. Then I was trying to do Trip Around the World, but it came out bigger than I need. So I'm just going to trim it off and say done. But you get these pieces that are left over from some of your patterns. Just incorporate them out. This pinwheel was just pieces I was supposed to throw out. So I just used them and made the mini blocks. Then you can find things and add to them. You can make it a bigger block. Trying to remember what's all down here. Oh, and then the animals. Yeah, no eyeballs. That's what it looked like. Then I have the birds, the Scotty dog. Okay. See, this is that other air castle, air something. That's this one. I made 2 of this block. You see this spool of thread? But that mini curve roller, I needed to make this block right there. That was part of a shop hop. And there's no way that Carrie found some more. But that was supposed to be a 12.5 inch block. It's not even close to a 12.5 inch block. So I just decided to take what fabric was left. This is actually Tula Pink fabric. This is Tula Pink. This is Tula Pink. It's Slow and Steady print. And it's the 2017. I took the salvage edge and put it on the bottom of the ornament. But I had 2 pieces left. Just enough to make 2 spools. So I could make a small wall hanging with just this. Or I can add to it and make it bigger. And then I got this Tula Pink. 2 colors. Tiny stripes. In a grab bag. And it will go with that. Carrie's cleaning her place. But it's like, I made extra heart. This is the same heart that's in the middle of this one. this one shows up more. This one kind of fades in. So you just got to watch your color that you use. But this, it doesn't have the purple. This was going to be, if I needed to make that one bigger, I could. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Is there any of these purple? I could add these two. 25, 26. I should make this the square dance in the purple. Hi, Kathy. But this butterfly one, some of the pieces, the background pieces on this has a little shimmer. But they're all in the purples. They have purples. They're just not from the sampler block. But I don't need pillows either. I should make a house that's got purples. This was the block everybody got on Rita's Roost when we did the block swap. So I need a couple more purple blocks. This one here is too dark to really see. Oh, it stands out really well up there. I'm going to put that in a pillow cover and give to Austin. That way he can't say, Grandma, you never make me a pillow. So I need to look at a couple more blocks and get them made. There's a tote with the purple fabric in it over there. Purples and some whites still. But I think I'm going for 30 blocks. I need 30 blocks because that's 69 by 69. So one more block would give it the nice length, and then you wouldn't have to border it if you didn't want to. You could end it just with that green that's on there, like that green that was on there. But yeah, the update from the dentist though is I have a couple teeth with crowns on them that have to be all done again. They don't last forever. Oh, Kathy, I have a fat lip and because I bit it so many times. But I have two options. Replace all the crowns. That's like $7,000. $7,000. Or I can have 4 front teeth. The 2 eye teeth would stay behind. I would have partial. I have to debate what I want done. So I have till November 12th to figure out what I'm doing. I keep tossing that coin back and forth because if they do the partial, I will have no front teeth. 4 will be gone for 3 months because they won't put the partial in until all the healing's done. And then I'm debating on going to have the 2 broken teeth Because after they play, I ended up having fillings on this half the mouth, the ones that we know are going to stay behind. Because the partial needs those other teeth to hook to. So I had that yesterday. It's like buying a new refrigerator plus. It's like having my plumbing done plus. It's terrible, but what do you do? And the other option is just yank them all out and let me gum everything. No. They no temporary dentures. I'd have to go buy Halloween teeth now, is what they told me to do. There's no, it's like, yeah. It's like yesterday I walked out with, I come home with almost $1,100 broker because your dentistry has to be paid for at the time. And then the insurances, they don't pay for the oral surgery to have a tooth extracted. So it's like, what good's insurance? Yeah, it's always something. I have the other 600 on the sewer line coming up November 4th. And then just the teeth cleaning, they charge per tooth now. It's like, really? It's like, you look at the bill, they have what it's going to cost per thing, and then I get to pick what I want done when. So if I go by, as I save money up, bits and pieces, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. Because it's like, I'm not putting it on a credit card. No. Nope. And I'm not getting a credit care card. Their interest rates are ridiculous. So it's cash and carry. Or cash and leave crying. One of the two. Because of the what it just cost you. But I just wanted to give everybody an update. Let everybody see Dee for a little bit. And what I'm going to do on the quilt yet. I have eyelashes falling out today. I don't know why. But I need to work on these. I need to get that binding on that quilt that came back, the vintage quilt. I know I can't hold it out enough to show anything. But it's like, the quilting stands out on the quilts. But I'm going to take a picture of Courtney's next time when she sends it. That's walk number 4 so far. That's good though. Before you didn't have those walks. And I love how she tries to follow your voice and hands and play. I'll repress this ribbon and might tie a bow back on it. But it's like, we went with hearts and flowers. I'm trying to find a heart. It's like, found a flower. There's a flower. There's a flower, so it must be the heart. There's a flower. Then I gotta find little threads that need trimmed. no matter how often you look and where you look, you're still going to find a dang little thread hanging out. I don't know where the heart is. Or did it's like, or did they put the wrong quilt pattern on here? I don't know. Like, oops. Because I'm not finding a heart. Does it show up any better someplace else? Flowers. Flowers. Uh-oh. I'll have to go back and look at the pattern again. I have to see if they put the right pattern on. Yeah, they asked me what color thread I wanted to use after they showed me their different colors of gray and grays. Their gray to me was too dark, so I picked the white. Oh, there you can see the flower. But I'm not seeing no hearts. Because I said it would be like made with love. And then it's like they set it in the middle. I'm trying to find the heart. I am not seeing a heart whatsoever in here. So I'll have to go back and check that out too. That'd be their first ever mistake. But this has got the brush stroke background. Checking to see if everything's beyond the border. It's like, is Cheryl still here? Terry would like to know. No, Emily's not going back to work today. That's my 10-minute warning. I mean, I like it if it isn't the right pattern, but it's like, if it's not what I asked for, they should at least give a little credit, right? But it's just one of those things. Okay, she says she's here. So now we'll just wait for Terry to respond back. Go to the website. 3-week turnaround, which was right. I'm going to the patterns. Trying to remember what it was called. But I'll know it when I see it. I don't know if you saw my note. I printed that pinwheel pattern at 195 to get the block to be 13 inches, just so you know. Okay. That's nice to remember that. My printer doesn't let me pick percentages. At least I haven't found it yet. Field of flowers. All sorts of flower ones. Happy flowers. When you get into these different things, there's all sorts of them. Heart blossom. Yeah, it was supposed to be heart blossom. And that does not look like that. So now I wonder what one it's like, do I have the papers printed? Where's that book? There's always little things in life that go wrong. You just kept increasing until it filled the entire page without cutting anything off. Okay. That always works out good. Don't see any loose piece of paper there. Sandra's the vintage. Did I put there? No. I'll give him a call. But to use a lot of scraps, 30 prints, I think would be pretty in that pattern. There's always something. It's like, I know I printed that out because I included on the order. It's like we all try to use our scraps. We all do. Got that loose hair in my face now. It just makes you wonder, where do I put things? Is it in the bag? Where's the bag? Hanging on the door back there. Because it's like, I know we picked with hearts. See if anything's in the bag here. No paper. Oh, there's something on the bottom. What is it? Nope, just a plastic bag. I'll give him a call. But it's like, I wish they'd send the better invoice. I was trying to find if I could find my account with them, which I probably can. They have 10% off right now with Spooky 10. Log in. It's like, I probably can't log in on this one. Okay, maybe I can. See what my account is. enter the code sent. 22395. 22395. Oh, that isn't it. Oh, if I could remember anything. And open back up to Google. Zero 07. But it's like, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? I didn't save. It says I don't have anything in there. It's like, so anybody, it's like I'm working on borders and binding and cross stitch. I have a longer weekend. Have a longer weekend. But it's like, means I have nothing to do today. I just showed you what came in. I have to stain the top of my deck. Not looking forward to it. I'd rather just so I don't blame you there, Jennifer. I should go out and rake a few leaves, do another mow. And get that done. Then I use muslin with the 30 prints to make it more old time looking. Yes, it's either the muslin or the solids. That's the only time I use solids. And we'll go, that's all I do with the, it's like I had the 30s and, but that it was supposed to be done for that Appalachian Trail in the, they did in the 30s. You're going to finish the quilting on this quilt and possibly hand bind. Yep. I'm hand binding. That's one thing for sure. And, but I'm gonna, but that's all I could say is I'm just gonna go ahead and go and get on to the next part of my day. Now I have one extra thing to work on. And it's like, see if I can figure out what this is. I'm not sending it back. I'm not going to let them tear it apart. It's too, I think the blocks are too fragile to tear apart. And then go from there. And then I'll give them a call. I got to remember camera's over there. Because it's upside down. So I'm always looking at this other side. But have a great weekend, everybody. and get a UFO out and get it done if you can. We'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.